Sanitation is an important factor in staying healthy in rural homesteads and survival scenarios. And one formidable obstacle for the survival medic is the presence of rodents like rats and mice. Rats and mice are well-known causes of zoonotic infections. A zoonotic disease is one that can be transmitted from animals to humans. The rodent in question may not have any symptoms of the disease itself, but it serves as a vector. That is, it carries the disease from itself to its human target. Rats and mice belong to the order Rodentia, which comes from the Latin word rodere, which means to gnaw. This order includes various families. That means, beavers, porcupines, squirrels, gophers. Now, you're unlikely to have an infestation of porcupines in your house, I hope, so we're going to concentrate on rats and mice this time. A pair of rats can produce 1,500 offspring in only 1 year if they all survived and reproduced. When these animals are introduced into new areas, they cause a huge amount of environmental and economic damage, as you might imagine. Indeed, they're some of the world's most invasive species. Every year, a percentage of the world's food supply is contaminated by their droppings, urine, and hair. These items are called fomites and may contain disease-carrying organisms that render a food item unfit for human consumption. It should be noted that rodents even chew through electrical wiring and are therefore also a fire hazard. Now, if you've got more sense than a box of rocks, you're going to take measures to prevent rodent infestation in the home and to eliminate those that are already there. Rodent-proofing a home involves carefully evaluating it for points of entry from the level of the foundation to the level of the roof. And that includes sewer lines, bathroom vents, pipes and gutters, doors and windows, even vegetation near concrete slabs. Here's a bunch of rodent-proofing tips for homes. Seal cracks in building foundations, walls, siding, roof joints with, for example, mesh hardware cloth or maybe even concrete patching. Remember, rodents only need 1/4 inch of opening to gnaw their way into your home. Metal mesh scouring pads or galvanized window screening, not steel wool, which quickly deteriorates, can be stuffed into crevices as a temporary solution. You might consider installing vent guards in bathrooms or washer-dryer vents. Place barriers to prevent climbing rodents from going up pipes or gutters. Trim trees so that branches don't come close to the roof. And you might consider even contacting the utility company for strategies to prevent rats from traveling along power lines to your house. They do that. Prevent rodents from tunneling under the foundation by placing flat concrete pavers or gravel for the first 3 feet from the base of the house. Rodent control also involves careful attention to both indoor and outdoor sanitation. Here's some tips for the wise homeowner about this. Never leave food and water out overnight. Keep your countertops clean and disinfected. Bread boxes, they may seem old-fashioned, but they're there for a reason, to keep the bread away from rats and mice. That's what they were made for. Use them. Never leave pet food outside. Clean all bowls daily, whether they're used inside or out. Remember, the rodents love to eat dog and cat food. Clean under kitchen appliances. Keep garbage disposals and sinks clean with, let's say, a cup of bleach once a month. Pour that down the drain. Never flush grease dough down the drain. They love that. Keep toilet lids down until you need them. Store dry foods, even pet foods, in sealed containers at least 18 inches off the floor. And do the same with firewood. Keep that away from your home and at least 18 inches off the ground. Trim all vegetation that abuts the house until the ground is easily inspected visually. Eliminate tree branches that make eaves and gutters accessible. And remove ivy and other climbing plants from exterior walls that could hide points of entry. You might even consider constructing barriers around birdhouses, bird feeders, to prevent seed from being accessible to these rodents. And fruits and vegetables in your garden that you're not going to use, remove them. Keep garbage can lids tightly closed. Keep the side and backyards free of debris that might serve as rat nests. Deny access to water by fixing leaky faucets. And avoid putting animal products in your compost bin. That's some advice about prevention, but what do you do when you already have unwanted rodent guests in the house? We'll tell you that in a future video on this channel. I think I gave you enough to think about for one video. This is Joe Halton, MD, that old Dr. Bones, wishing you the best of health in good times or bad. Thanks for watching. If you have additional advice for us, please feel free to post it in the comments section below. This is Joe Halton, that old Dr. Bones, wishing you the best of health in good times or bad. Thanks for watching. Hey, Hey, if you like this video, make an old man, me that is, very happy by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Dr. Bones Nurse Amy, following us on Twitter at Prepper Show, and joining our Facebook group pages at Doom and Bloom or Survival Medicine Dr. Bones Nurse Amy. And don't forget, Nurse Amy's entire line of medical kits are at store.doomandbloom.net. That's store.doomandbloom.net. Fill those holes in your medical storage. Thanks again.